Richard Carrier makes some good points for arguing that brother of the Lord is a cultic title, designating one as being a brethren of Jesus by being an adopted son of God, Jesus being the firstborn of many brethren. I'll read from Carrier's blog, Archive 667. However, Paul does not say brother of Jesus, but brother of the Lord, which can only be a cultic title. One does not become the brother of the Lord until the person in question is hailed the Lord. Thus, the phrase brother of the Lord is a creation of Christian ideology. Yes, he may have earned that cultic title by actually being the brother of Jesus, but he could also have earned it by simply being a baptized Christian, since all baptized Christians were the adopted sons of God, just as Jesus was. Romans 1, 3-4. Jesus was only the firstborn among many brethren. Romans 8:29. Which means all Christians were the brothers of the Lord, or rather, all baptized Christians were, as there is evidence to suggest one did not become adopted until baptism. For example, Romans 6, 3-10. And Christians were not baptized right away. They had to undergo a period of initiation first. Though true in that sense, possibly one was not allowed to use that specific title until they had achieved full ascension through all the grades of initiation, and thus it was a title of rank, since there is evidence in Clement of Alexandria that one did not become fully a son of God until ascending several levels of initiation. Romans 8:15-29, 9:26, Galatians 3:26-29, 4:4-7, and Christians explicitly taught that Jesus himself called all of them his brothers in Hebrews 2:10-18 via a secret message in the Psalms, Psalms 22:22. If we assume the text in Galatians 1:19 is genuine, we have ample evidence to support the idea that brother of the Lord was a designation that the person in question was a believer, possibly one who had completed a certain initiation rite that certainly included and possibly ended in baptism. Someone baptized into Christ, a son of God by adoption, and by extension, a brother of Jesus, who was the Son of God. A brother of the Lord would necessarily be an apostle, but an apostle was not necessarily a brother of the Lord. We can see a similar theology at work in Jesus' baptism, where God is made to say, "Today I have begotten thee." At Jesus' baptism, he becomes the Son of God. James would become an adopted son at his baptism, making him a brother to Jesus. Hopefully this has given you something to think about and a viable alternative to the idea that Paul believed in an earthly Jesus.